Good morning, everybody, and it is Tuesday, July the 6th. Can you believe it? Let's do a sound check here real quick. I think I'm going to have Kane start doing this for me. Just saying, in case he's listening from now on. Because there we go. Yep, you can hear me. That's what I care about. All righty. So what's going on? We have 207 homes that we listed. Let's see, let me put this thing down first. We have 207 homes that we listed. Always goes backwards. There we go. 207 homes just listed. And that was Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I added those all together. And Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we put 193 under contract. No closings because the title companies were closed Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And we have 22 days of inventory. Oh my goodness. That's a first. That's a first. Oh, that's fantastic. I went back into my history, and would you believe that last July we had, and it's probably a little fuzzy for you, but we had 5,293 homes in inventory. Is that amazing? Oh my gosh. And good morning, Frank. Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me today. So we had 5,239 single homes available, and now we have half that just about. And last year we had 37 days of inventory on July the 6th, 2020, and now we have 22 days of inventory. And of course, the average price last year was $337. The median was pretty much about $350. The median and average are different. Back then I was doing a little bit of both, but I don't do average anymore. I just do the median because that's what people relate to. So no use to clutter up with more information than we need, right? Information overload. Interesting. So we have listed 72 single family homes under 400,000. We had 884 single family homes total active. But here's the thing. Let me get rid of this one now. Sorry. Oh, please. See if I can, does it do it right? Yeah, it did it. Okay, and we have 593 that we listed since July 1st. Now that's condos, single family, and townhomes. So that's pretty good. We listed almost 600 homes in 6 days. So if we can just keep it up there above the 100 mark, we'll be doing really well. And we'll continue to increase our days of inventory. And probably we might even get to a month of inventory. We'll see. So what we were saying is why? Why is the inventory increasing? Well, number one, there was a lot of people didn't want to list their homes because of COVID. They did not want people in their homes. The vaccination wasn't available earlier in the year. So now things have changed, and COVID, I think, is responsible for many of these listings. Many people now feel very comfortable with getting people in their homes. And the other thing I'll tell you is in my community, I see a lot of the dumpsters, a lot of people remodeling, fixing up their homes. And so I also, when I talk to some of these people, they tell me that contractors right now are hard to come by. So I think that, people are now getting their homes remodeled, as I see the dumpsters are gone, and a lot of them are going to list their homes in most cases. So a lot of factors going on there. But the number one thing is that COVID has subsided in our news media. There's a vaccine now. Restaurants are open again. The casinos are open again, and people feel comfortable letting people into their homes. I noticed some homes that were just listed last week, and the sellers don't require masks like they did months ago. In the beginning of the year, when we saw the going to listing appointments with masks on and social distancing with the 6 feet and everything. You don't see that now. It's kind of like going away quickly. So that's a good thing. And we said in the beginning of, or last year actually, Jeremy Aguero predicted that we would do the check mark, and he was almost right on, because here it is July and we are open for business. So, and Vegas is back. I am anxious. I didn't read the paper today, Frank, so I don't know if what the numbers were, if they've done the numbers yet on how many visitors we had over the weekend, but I'm anxious to see it, because they predicted that we would have more people here in 2021 than we had in 2019. So that would be fantastic. And I'm sure the resorts world, it's hard for me to say, is partly responsible for that. Well, one of the things that, if you haven't heard me last week, the median jumped up to 398. 398,000 is now the median priced home. So if you are talking to sellers, their value has increased tremendously. I mean, if they bought a home in 2015 at the median price back then, which was $217,000, you know, they've got $181,000 in equity, and that's just from price to price, not including the principal that they have put that has decreased. So their equity gain is really more than this, but that would be a much more complicated conversation, which you can have with your when you're calling those people. You know, do you know that, you know, your home has increased since you bought it in 2015 from 217,000 to 398,000? That's 181,000. And are you has the COVID situation done anything to make you look at your home differently, or do you want to upsize, downsize? Ask those relevant questions and see where they are. And if they want to, at this time when interest rates are low, take that equity, put it down on a newer home, perhaps a smaller home, a bigger home, a home in a different location, and apply that to their new home at a low interest rate. And probably, if they haven't refinanced, they will end up with a smaller payment, but a newer home, a bigger home, or a home in a different location, and maybe put some money in the bank. You have to be able to spiel that out, just like I did, and with confidence. And even though the days of inventory are increasing, the market really is not going to slow down. We are still churning with putting homes under contract and closing. So I think July is going to be a very interesting month as we go through the stats and see the trend where we're headed. Hopefully, it seems, well, I won't say hopefully. I just believe, I really believe, this is not a hope, it's a belief. I believe you all have learned that to qualify your buyers better, qualify your sellers better, and make this home experience smoother and less stressful for everybody. We don't see as many multiple offers, and you know, that's stressful for buyers and sellers, and for you all, right? I mean, for the listing agent and the selling agent. So I think that times are changing and our market is going to get smoother. So it's time to, the disruption, I think, is over. And I think that, you know, we can kind of look at this market and go out there and get more listings. And if you use this chart and show people what's going on, I think this will really help.